It seemed like the fifth inning, bases loaded, one out, that kind of changed the game a little bit for you.
Well, that was it was a tough play. I mean, Walker hits the daylights out of one, and it comes right off the wall back to the left fielder, make a great relay, and that's baseball. I think Mooney actually did a good job of running the bases. He went halfway, which is what you're supposed to do, and then just actually threw a strike. It was a great relay. That's part of the game. I thought Gilchrist did a super job, and Roth battled hard for us, 2 runs in the first, and they didn't get any more, and neither team got a whole lot of hits, so it was just a good college baseball game.
It seemed like Michael was really struggling to get that changeup on the outside corner. Was it just not his night, or maybe some tight zone?
Well, they scored 2 runs, and they were both unearned, so pretty good performance. We're getting awfully picky when we wanted to throw shutouts, so he battled hard for us. I was pleased with that outing. I can't do much better than that.
Michael did say that the team didn't seem to play with a fire under their butts early, is a phrase he used. Did you see that, or any kind of reason?
No, I don't agree with that. I think that the fact that they scored 2 runs in the first, you get a little dejected, and it agitates you a little bit. But that's part of baseball. You got to bounce back from that, and you get a little bit frustrated at times. But that's what this game will do to you. So I don't think that was the case at all.
Do you guys even look at the other scores at this point, or you just concentrate on what you got?
I never have been one to look at the other scores. I know that that's part of the game sometimes, but you just gotta take care of your own business. And Alabama played a great game tonight. Gilchrist gave them a great start, and we battled. It was an even game, and they outscored us.
Deshaun pinch hits for Steven in the ninth. What was the thought behind that?
Well, I just didn't think Steven was getting good looks at Gilchrist. It seemed like he was just he wasn't seeing him good tonight, and he had some pretty good swings, but he was out front a little bit, and so we wanted to change it up a little bit. We squared some balls up too, and Duga, he's he'd catch it if he hit it out that way, but we hit a few balls pretty well, and actually Deshaun squared that ball up pretty good, but late in the game it's not going to carry it too well out there. So you hate to lose, but like I said, we had some pretty good at bats, and Gilchrist did a great job.
It just seemed like that's how this field plays, where, a lot of balls look really good off the bat, but they just kind of died out there in center.
Yeah, I think, that's the way this park actually plays similar to our park, where if you hit a ball in the corner, you got a pretty good chance. But if you hit it out in the alleys or towards center, you have to really juice it or it's going to stay in.
At one point this season, Coach, leading the SEC in fielding percentage, but here lately seem to have some bobbles around the infield. Is that something that's becoming concerning? Well,
in the first inning, Roth gets a bunt there that was a little bit hard by Bennett, and he had in his mind I might get a force at second, so he was a little bit over anxious there and created an error. But it's part of the game, and we've had a pretty good year defensively, but tonight 2 unearned runs, and their run that we got was unearned, so 3 unearned runs in the game.
Morales seems to be popping up a good bit. Do you think about doing anything with him in the lineup?
No. If we're gonna have an opportunity to be a good team at the end of the year, he's got to be one of the guys in the middle of it. So you can either try to get him going, or you can take away the confidence you have in him. And I have great confidence in him, so I'm not making any changes.